Welcome back, future fighters, Trippy Cakes, and this video is going to be on which pack you should choose, and that's going to be between Psylocke, Magneto, Invisible Woman, and Emma Frost. This is just these characters, how they stack up to each other, not the end game like Jean Grey or whatever. So first and foremost, please do not lose your marbles. This is all subjective, in my opinion, from a well perspective. So for starters, we're going to start off with Tier 3 Magneto. And that is just because he is the only one with tier 3 capabilities, even though they all can enhance their potential. Now, Magneto, he looks like he's got some great numbers on him, but I feel like what he does not really stack up to, the stats that he's rocking. In PvE, he's decent, but there are characters that can do better, which is really unfortunate for tier 3. I'm not saying he's a bad character. I just think that with all that I've invested in him, I don't feel like I got my investment's worth. Even with his tier 3 skill, his tier 3 skill is probably the only thing that is a redeemable quality in comparison to, what I had to put in order to get him to be able to clear stuff kind of efficiently. And even then, he's not 100% efficient. He's good in AC if he's not being targeted, but outside of that, his PvP capabilities, to me, personally, they're just not that great. Even in AB, Stryfe is still... For me, Stryfe is still my go-to. That's just how I feel about that. Coming up next is Emma Frost. She is a diamond in the rough because when she first came out, the fact that you had to buy her biometrics pack, and then you probably had to buy it 2 or so more times before you could even manually tier 2 her, that was a problem. But her uniform really kicked up her value. And I used the Mega 2 Tier 2 taken on her because I figured it'd probably just be better to do it that way than to continuously waste crystals into RNG. And that was just kind of like, eh. But her PvE, it's subpar. She doesn't kick out enough damage to really shine in PvE. But man, PvP is where, oh my goodness, she is just ridiculous with this uniform. The only thing that sucks is that this uniform is required for her to be, for anybody to actually see the true potential that she has. She is a PvP monster, which is fantastic. Now, I know I've been talking about how they've been, how she shines in PvP, but Psylocke, she's one who is, she does really, really good in PvE. Even in PvP, if I really think about it, because I faced quite a few Psylocks that were like, okay, well, I see you. Because she just got the damage, she's got the iframes. She also has the shield. Overall, I'd say she's a pretty good character. Very, very good. You're not bound to any specific type of game mode with her. Me, I've recently turned and conformed to all PvP. For the most part, I don't really care too much about Alliance Battle Extreme. Unfortunately, there's no day where it's like blast female, so she's not going to be your go-to for that kind of thing. The only day you could really use her is on the free day, but if you're only using Psylocke, it's that kind of sucks. That means that you have to expand your roster a little bit. So I'm gonna say Psylocke is she's a great investment. She really is. Just for a new character, to add to your roster itself. That's just my personal opinion on that. Coming up next is Invisible Woman. Man, I wasn't expecting her to be one of the best parts of this Fantastic Four update. But she is actually a PvP monster as well. I've noticed that this game has been shifting a lot towards more PvP style characters. It's not to say she can't clear PvE content, but before I actually switched to PvP, I was trying to get all my characters in gear for PvE, just for different world boss clears. But I didn't. She wasn't necessary. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And to be honest, none of these characters are necessary for content. They're free characters that can do everything. But I will say Invisible Woman is an absolute great investment. She's fun to use. She's got a charm, a heal, lots of iframes, really great damage. And she's just an outstanding character in a general. So basically my synopsis is this. If you're going to go for these characters and you can only pick one of these, I'm going to say Emma Frost is out of the picture just for the sheer fact that you either have to Mega Tier 2 her or buy multiple packs plus her uniform for her to be of use. I'm going to say Magneto's out of the race because he's a lot of work for very little payoff. And that's just in terms of where he's at. Having Tier 3, a uniform fully at Mythic, he didn't pay for himself. I feel like Magneto still owes me. Let's see. We have Psylocke and Invisible Woman left. Invisible Woman is an absolute great investment. I must say, very, very good investment. Just because she's a fun character to use, and she can be used in, multiple situations. Of course, who's to say these other characters can't? But I feel like I don't have any regrets whatsoever with her. She's definitely really fun to use, and that's what this game is about. It's about fun. But if I'm going to say that you can only pick one, I'm going to say go for Psylocke, man, because she's just balanced overall in terms of cost to, what you're getting from it. Now, with that in mind, I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, please do like, subscribe, share. They're having this thing that actually comes from Netmarble. I'm needing to push 500 subscribers, and then I can start doing regular giveaways because they'll give vouchers for me to give out to viewers. I'm still going to do some raffles of my own that are going to probably be worth more than whatever it is that there is. But please do tell your friends about it. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. There's more to come. Again, please do share this and subscribe if you have not already. This is Trippy Cakes, and I'm out.